Some in here, I'm making a quick video, doing it on my phone, so I don't know how well it's going to turn out. But this will be for make your own tools. And let me show you. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling the valve train out of this motor. Whenever you're pulling a valve train component out of a motor, you want to make sure that it goes back in the same spot. For example, pull this push rod out. You want to make sure this push rod goes back in the same very spot. You don't want to pull this out and put it into a spot over here. Parts wear down quicker than what they're supposed to, so organization is the key here, and that's where this piece of wood comes in. This piece of wood organizes your valve train components coming out of the motor. It's real easy to make. It's out of a 2x8 piece of wood. A series of holes drilled into it and numbered. If you notice the numbers, that corresponds with the spots on the motor, front of motor, for orientation and so on. To make this, I used a 7/8 wood bit. For the bores for the lifters, I'll be pulling them out too, and the corresponding push rods with little holes drilled from a 7/16 bit, I think, to drop the push rods right down into them. That organizes your valve train components for later on if you're cleaning them and you don't want to lose the order to put them back into the motor. Okay, here's a look of all the lifters and the push rods in place. This will also come in handy when I pull the camshaft out. I see unusual wear. Say for example, on this lifter, if you look at it, the bottom's scratched up. It's not supposed to look like that, so when I pull the camshaft out, I'm going to be looking at that lobe on the camshaft. Let's see, that looks pretty good. These are brand new lifters, by the way. That's how it should look. So I don't know, maybe I got an issue with the camshaft, but I know which part came out of where to investigate it. Okay, part 2 of this is pulling the rockers and the studs out. I also have well, I just made this board. I never had to do this before, so it took me about a half hour to make this. As you can see, front of engine balancer for orientation, and then drill the holes for the rocker studs to fit in there. 7/16 hole. These studs are about 10 millimeter. It's an all metric motor, so they just drop into place. You can see how everything is organized, and then to hold the rockers and all the hardware in place, it's pretty much just a nail with the head cut off, and you can see how everything fits into place. Okay, that's the end of the video. If you like this sort of thing, rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll be doing more spur of the moment tooling you can make by yourself. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, man.